a few things actually. I think I'm gonna. I need to paint Flesh Terror today, and then I also have um, a Nurgling or a Plague Bear that I want to work on as well. But besides that, I thought that I could also finish basing some of my models while I'm here. How's it going, Fox? Um, so I have at least four Custody bikes that I need to um, paint right now. So um, I might do those, and then I have these black ones that I need to work on as well. So I might just put all of this in here. You're all right. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you were able to get over that sickness. Last time I got fucking sick, it was like 6 months ago, and I had a mixture of a strep throat and something else. But yeah, that shit kicked my ass too. I was laid up in bed for fucking almost 4 days straight. Couldn't even take care of my son because I was damn near bedridden. Um, but I pretty much spent the last couple days just either painting plague bears or what else did I do? I did an orc, the purple orc, this like two plague bears, and then fuck that dwarf. So, and then yesterday I've been working on painting other things too, but I have to take these guys outside and prime them in gold. And then I'm gonna start working on the bases for all of them. Um, yeah, but in the meantime, I just finished. I just finished fucking basing. Oh Lord, I don't even know. I'll have to show you. But I did it this morning. I got like 20 extra fucking guys done. Just the basic little oozing, um, diseased forest. So like I did with the Beast of Nurgle and then a few others. I've painted so much recently that I kind of switched it up a little bit and decided to work on some more of these guys. But I still have, oh fuck, I still got all of these plague bearers to work on, and I might actually go ahead and do that now. How's it going, Chief? Um, I'm not quite sure how many I can actually fit in there, but I might just say fuck it and just base these while I have the remaining cork that I got. Pull that one out too. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to do, but I'll probably do this, organize a little bit, and then I'll end up painting a Flesh Terror at some point. But I figured since I'm home alone right now and I have nothing else to do, might as well fucking base some of these Death Guard Plague Bearers and just chit chat with you guys. My girlfriend's on the lake right now. We went kayaking yesterday and fucking I went 7 miles. She went 9. I'm dead. Body hurts. But she's like, oh yeah, just keep going. So that's what she's doing. She's right back out there. And I think she's already gone like 3 miles so far. So, oh shit, don't want that to fall. So I decided, fuck it. My son's at daycare. I'm at home by myself. I might as well just be a little productive on my miniatures. And just kind of go from there, you know? How's it going, Kat? But, oh shit, I would like to take a nap. Be tired all day. You were painting purple boys. Then the next day I got a headache and a music. And the next day I got, well, that's not good. I mean, I'm glad that you recovered from it, but it sucks that when sometimes with those fucking sicknesses, you end up like worse off. Like you feel good one day, feel like shit the next, then you recover a little bit, and then oh, we're right back into it. You know, those are the fucking sicknesses that just suck absolute ass. So I could feel your pain in that regards. But thankfully you're recovered now, so you won't have to worry about this shit anymore. I bet you're feeling happy and get back to some kind of normalcy. I only actually need to put one fucking piece of cork on him because most of his base is covered. Basically, I'm going to be turning this into this, like a plague-infested swamp. I've done that the last couple days, just pretty much basing all of my models. So what I do is I just get some cork. He's already on the model itself. Just get a little bit of cork, attach it with some super glue, and then I wait for the super glue to dry. And then from there, I'll take out some of this Vallejo. It's Diorama FX paint. This one's black lava. And since I'm going for kind of a swampy feel to these models, I put black, this blackness, I'll show you as an example. So a Custodes bike, this is what the cork looks like after you apply the black to it. And then from there, I'll paint on all the colors. I do a mixture of, where's it at? I do fluorescent green from War Painter. And then I'll do malignant green from the Speed Painter. And then like adding the little oozing flow, lava flow you could call it. I use Tesseract Glow from Citadel. And it comes out relatively okay. I mean, these are small bases. You really can't do much with it, but it adds on the glow effect that you like, that I like at least, and also gives it that more, this is otherworldly type of vibe, The only problem is with like the Nurglings, their base is so small that I can only put like one little piece of cork in front of it to like make it resemble. You kind of just have to half-ass it to get it to work. But so this typically, the glue takes about 30 minutes to dry. From there, adding the diorama texture thing, that's an overnight process. Well, and sorry, that's good, Fox. I'm glad that you managed to lose some weight. I'm gaining weight, unfortunately. But what was I saying? Fuck. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, this takes about overnight. So once I add the diorama effects, I gotta go outside, prime these Custodes bikes, and then I can actually go ahead and paint them. I could paint all 8 of them and get them all ready. I still need to paint these rot flies. I have 2, 4, 6. I have 6 of these waiting, ready to go, but I have yet to paint a single one of them. They're intimidating, and I'm I'm scared to paint them because I'm like all this like fleshy mask is making me worried. But I'll get to them. I think I'll probably get to them at some point soon. I know I have to. Otherwise, I'm fucking. They're just gonna keep sitting here bugging me. So I still got to base them, and then I got to paste Slimex, and then the big boy. But I think this will be a project in and of itself for a couple days worth at least. Oh fuck, I'm talking too much and I'm not breathing. So I smoked a little bit of so I went to the all right, since I've moved to Minnesota, it's completely legal for marijuana. So I went to the smoke shop, and I have been buying joints to smoke, but my girlfriend doesn't like how bad they smell. So I went back to the vape store or the smoke shop like 3 days ago, and he recommended this like little teeny tiny vape. It's about this big. So I went ahead and bought that, and this shit's pretty fucking strong, man. It's pretty up there. I mean, it's only 3.5 milligrams, but you got to remember I haven't smoked weed in almost 10 years. So, like, I take 5 puffs off of the thing, and I'm just, whew, not feeling. I'm feeling it for sure. But, fuck, I should get a little cozy. I can't really add anymore, but yeah, so I smoked a little bit earlier. after I dropped my girlfriend off. And yep, I am definitely feeling it at the moment. That's why that's why I'm kind of like letting myself calm down, try to get back down to a base level before I go ahead and actually start painting. Because I tried smoking high like a week ago, and it was fucking almost impossible. I couldn't even, like, even when I would drink alcohol, which I haven't done in over 3 weeks now, when I would drink and get drunk, like, I could still somewhat paint, but I don't know what's about fucking weed, but I just absolutely cannot remain still in terms of, like, painting in general. Highlights are the worst. I can't fucking do the highlights to save my life. So I'm hoping that if I kill some time, I'll, um, get back down to a level to where when we start painting, I'll be fine. But who knows? It is what it is. Oh, and the reason why I'm live streaming so early today compared to normally when I do it at nighttime, one, I'm home alone right now, so it's the perfect opportunity to not have to listen to any animals or kids or my girlfriend. Um, but two, me and my girlfriend have been watching The Vikings on Netflix. Came out like 5 or 6 years ago, but we've been watching pretty much an episode a night, and they're an hour long. So it's been hard for me to like try to schedule and get live streaming going at a normal time, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, because they're 50-minute episodes, and she can fucking binge watch shows to no one's business. Just um, she can just like sit down and watch 8 hours of a series and be fine. Me, I'm not like that. I'm not used to watching TV series. I watch like YouTube videos and documentaries and shit like that. But in terms of like actually like sitting down and watching a TV series, I haven't done that since I was 18. It sounds weird. I'm an old man, but that's just what I like. So an hour's worth of TV watching for me is, good. I'm happy. I'm happy with one episode a night. But she's like, there's 89 episodes. We're never going to fucking finish this if we keep watching one episode a night. So I got to make sure to watch 2 episodes with her tonight. Hence why I'm live streaming early. But she's on the lake. He's at daycare. The dog's in the room. The cat's out doing whatever cats do. And I am in peace and quiet for once since I've moved in. Oh, shit. It's like all I want to do is take a nap. But I can't do that. Maybe a little bit, but not right now. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Snowball. Yeah, whatever. He don't want to come to me. I was going to show him on there, but he don't want to fucking show up. But I'm just putting on the cork. Let me go get him. Where you at, shithead? I have no idea where he went. Oh, there he is. Hi. Oh. Come on. Come here, kitty. The peoples on YouTube want to see you. Or at least one does. Oh, God. Kitty. Or not. He didn't want me. Alright. There we go. So we got all the cork on there for now. Let's see. think we're going to take this. Where's the trash can? So we just have to let this sit. I'm probably going to get the dog out at some point too, because he's been in the room. We're still keeping him separated for now because he's still not at the point to where he could exist outside the room together with Snowball without killing him. So the trainer was supposed to come today, but unfortunately something happened on her end, so she's not able to come. But she's coming on Friday. But we've been training with him every day with the fake cat. But yeah. Oh shit. So Mr. Flush Terror here. I think I'm just going to do the initial dry brushing or wet brushing, whatever you want to call it, of the red. I need to change out my water though, because it's looking nasty. All right. Add a little bit of this to my wet palette. The bitch is drying out quick. There we go. So I'm just going to do a basic red coating of it. What dry brush we want to use? We'll pull this one out of our ass. And then we need a corn red. Wait, I think it's on this side. No. Mephiston. There we go. Corn red. So tomorrow we have another IKEA. Actually, before I say that, I'm going to show you. So tomorrow we have another IKEA table coming over. This is my girlfriend's setup, mind you. She's really fucking big into Lego. So we have another one of these coming in the mail. And she has Lego fucking organized to Kingdom Come out here. So because she has so much Lego and she still has all of this to do, I bought her another one of these. And this is the best part. Oh, wait, no, she moved it. Never mind. Fuck. Where did she put it? But, yeah, just Legos fucking organized to every which way. Minifigures. And just everything. So she does the whole shebang over here. There was actually like a massive 32 by 32 square filled with minifigures. I don't know where the hell she put it. She must have put it away at some point. But she even, when I moved in, she even gave me a little shelf for my extra stuff, you know? I still have a whole box of that, and got to put this big-ass model together. And I have a drop pod that I haven't even touched. So we got lots to choose from in the future. Since I can no longer buy any models, I'm kind of just... This is my most recent thing. The scrap jet. And then I have the big old box back there. But, yeah, she's super big into Legos. We have the Harry Potter stuff. Behind here, we have the entire Hogwarts castle. We have Gringotts right there. The, whatever the fuck that is, I forgot. This one, these two are mine. I built, but I forgot its name. She got the tree house, whatever that is. This entire shelf is filled with Legos and my books. You have all the Harry Potter stuff up here. And then if we walk to this room, we have the entire Diagon Alley up in here. I'm only showing you all this so the glue dries so we can get to working on everything else. And then if we go into here where Marshall's at, hi poochers. Oh, big old boy. Yeah, shush, big man. Then we have Bear Doer and Rivendell. Marshall, leave it. Good boy. And then this is all the other stuff in our room. I have all the Funko Pops on the wall that I'm slowly getting rid of. Yeah, shush, big boy. And then all of my 40K stuff. I actually organized all of the Death Guard yesterday. And flesh tears and whatnot. Sorry, Poocher, but it's not your turn yet. No, back up. Back up. Get it. Go. No. Get up. Get out. You fucker. Get away. Fuck. The cat just wants to die. The little shit. But yeah. That be everything. I know. Let me switch them out. Give me a minute. What are you doing? Yes. Come here. We'll let the dog out. In you go. All right, let's go potty. Yes, let's go potty. So, I don't know where else I was going with that, but I'm gonna let him back in, and then we could probably move on to everything else. That was interesting. Yep, quite the experience. I'm just going to apply Corn Red on this model real quick. I think I should have enough time by the time he's done pissing. And then we'll go back to the Nurgling, or the Plague Bearers. Fuck. I keep forgetting what they are. But, yeah. Other than this, I'm not really doing anything else for the rest of the day until I have to pick my son up and her up from the lake. So, whenever she finishes, which it could be until 5 o'clock, you know, I don't really know. It really just depends on her and her capacity to just keep going on the kayak. But eventually, yo, how's it going, Drew? How was your day going? My biggest thing right now is trying to find things to do on my vacation, because I plan on, I think we've come to the conclusion that I'll probably start working again in October. I'm not really worried about getting a job just because I have a pretty clean record, and I've never been into an accident and whatnot as a truck driver, so I don't really have to worry about much in terms of getting hired again. It's just a matter of finding the right company for me because I can kind of pick and choose this time since I'm not in a hurry to get a job. But when that does happen, we're still trying to decide like how long I want to actually go about working again because we're financially set in a point to where um, we're at the point now to where we're financially stable enough for me to not have to work if I don't need to, you know. 1 second. Come on, Marshall. Come here, Poocher. Oh, yeah, Jesus, boy. Yeah. I know, all you want to do is play, play, play. Ow, shit, dog. Yes. So it's just trying to figure out the schedule. Do I want to go back full time? Do I want to be part time? Yes. Or what I want to do, you know? So for the meantime, it's just trying to figure out what to do on a daily basis. Yes, go, shoot. I love you, but not right now. Thank you very much. Come again. I could almost like pull out all of my how's it going, Drew? I saw your message. I could almost pull out all of my Space Marines and then just kind of fucking paint them like this, you know, just all in one big batch. But I really don't want to do that because I don't want to just turn it into a factory line process, you know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I technically could just pull them out and apply the Khorne red all over all of them, since they're all going to be the same color. But I would like them to each have their own little uniqueness to them, you know? I don't know. Damn, that's hard. I mean, it's just applying one layer, so it's not that terrible. Fuck it. We'll do it. We'll pull out another one. At least one more. Oh, look. No, don't fall. God damn it. Come on. Get in there. All right. Oh. We'll pull out two. Fuck it. And make the process go a little bit quicker. This is one of those other models that I did a few days ago with the big ass backpack. I don't remember what these are called, but I still have a Terminator. I completely forgot about. I honestly did not even know that I still had a fucking Terminator in my pile. I thought I painted every single one of them, but apparently not. So we have another just regular Terminator to do. I've pretty much all of the Space Marines that I've done, I swear to God, the last 15 of them have just been all in Terminator armor. I don't know why I just decided Intercessors. I don't know why I decided I was just going to just paint nothing but Terminators over the course of like 2 months straight, but that's kind of just where it ended up being and what it turned into. I remember why. It's because after I finished all 10 of my Intercessors, I didn't have any more at that time, so I already purchased the Terminators. So when I was working on the one box, the other Blood Angel Terminators came in the mail, and I ran out of my regular Intercessors, so I was like, well, fuck it, we're just going to paint both of them at the same time, you know, which leads us to now. So I get it, I remember. I'm going to make these a little bit more special since I decided to batch paint them. I'll put a little bit extra work into it when I do live stream these because I'm gonna make these a separate stream, you know. I'm not gonna just paint them all right here. I feel like that would be way too factory line fucking work, and it wouldn't really feel like, you know, a miniature that I painted, just kind of slap shit on. So we will get these painted to just the corn red, and apply the shading, the Caribbean Crimson over it, and then I will set them aside. And when I do live stream these models again, if it takes me 2 hours, you can think that, okay, it took me 20 minutes to base, or it took me 20 minutes to base these models, 30 minutes to prime and shade. So the extra hour and a half, or the extra hour that I would be doing that, I will incorporate that into um, more shading and highlighting and whatnot, and bringing out the uniqueness to the models. These guys, I don't remember what they're called. Fuck, hold up. Let me go on Amazon. I'll probably find them because that's where I got them. 1 second. My orders. I gotta scroll down and find them. Oh, another thing too. I got more Custodes in the mail. I bought them off of eBay a while back before I moved in, but it's taken them this long to arrive. So yeah, I have more Custodes, and I primed those yesterday. Didn't paint them though. These aren't Infernus Marines. What are they called? Devastator? No, these aren't Devastators. Oh, okay. So they ended up getting it for you? That's awesome, man. Past 3 months, 2025. One second. I might. God damn it. What are these? Devastators. No. These are. Oh, they're aggressors. Primaris aggressors. That's what they are. You know, I keep forgetting that like my live streams themselves aren't like just miniature painting, you know? Like that's what I've been doing over the past few months now at this point, more like 6 months. But like I have a tendency of starting these live streams just, you know, my phone up there pointing down like I'm just about to paint, you know? But I keep forgetting that I can do streams like this, you know, where I'm just sitting here talking with you guys, and not I don't have to be 100% business always painting, you know, like I'm painting now, but I'm not painting like having to fucking you stare at my miniature, you know. I mean, I don't think a lot of you want to stare at my ugly ass face, but it's nice to not have to be solely focused about all of that, you know, when they showed up and gave it to me to make me. Well, hey man, any idea when you plan on starting to paint him, or is that something that you're going to be starting soon? Or are you just kind of waiting for the final lingering sickness to be done with before you start? Ooh, fuck. Alright. We'll base this last one, put the corn red, and then we'll apply shade. And then after that, we can get to... There we go. We can get to doing the rest of the stuff. These ones are going to be a little wet. I'm trying something different. I want to see how they apply when it's a lot wetter. Because I'm having troubles getting into like the deep cracks of the model. So I'm hoping that by wetting this paint down a little bit, I can get in the deeper recesses that I normally wouldn't be able to get to because of how thick the paint is. I mean, this is more likely to pool, but at the same time, I feel like we can get all the cracks and crevices deeper in. Black base in right now, and I think I'm gonna. Hey, that'd be nice, man. Kind of do something similar to what I'm doing right now, in a way. I don't know much about like video recording. That's why I don't make a lot of videos. I just anytime I make a video, it's mostly just on my phone because I'm an old man when it comes to editing videos and whatnot. I have no idea how to do it, and I'll probably never learn. So I'm just like, fuck it. We're just gonna do it like this from now on. I mean, I'm not at a million fucking subscribers because of it, you know. But I know my limitations and what I'm able to do, and something like that is not what I'm capable of doing. So I would rather build an audience just talking and chatting like a normal person, you know, instead of having to dump thousands of dollars into a project just to make the video, like, or millions in Mr. Beast's case, you know. So yeah. So if you know how to do any of that stuff, then go for it, man. Go for it. You might do a hell of a lot better than what I'm doing if you put your mind and everything into it. But I'll check it out. If you do end up posting it, I'll just send me a link when you upload it, and I'll look at it when the time comes. Hold up. Fucking hair. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta start somewhere, man. I've been trying to look at videos online about how to do proper skin holdup. Oh. She was just updating me. All right. My mom does something similar, but I don't know if you've ever heard of the app Whatnot, but she like makes lives and sells products, and then people buy it and then she'll ship it through eBay. Or not eBay, she'll ship it. But that's what she does. So that's what I'm picturing when you said that. All right, there's one. Let's see how this one looks. Ooh, there's another hair. Add a little bit more red to this one just because it's a little not quite uniform. Oh, on a side note, I got my final paycheck from my last job yesterday, which is weird to think about, you know. It's that odd feeling knowing that the thing that you've been have had happening to you for the last 10 years, so for me a paycheck, is no longer going to be coming in. So now I'm just surviving off of the money that we have at the moment, which will be fine, but it's just a weird feeling, you know, makes me feel a little nervous, you know. Maybe that's just normal to feel like that. I would have gotten more models, but you know, I told myself I can't do that anymore. So, unfortunately, no new Warhammer or no new any plastic figurines. I still have a bunch of Etsy orders that haven't been filled because Etsy takes a shit ton of time because these are all from individual creators. So it's going to be at least late July before I get everything from Etsy. It's not all going to come at once, but it's going to be at least until July before I manage to get every single thing that I want or that I ordered over the past 4 months just because of how long it takes them. But I will say we do have quite the selection coming in. And I could show you that real quick. So let me close all of this. So I think these are done. Let's see, purchases. I'm going to just open up every model that I bought that I'm waiting for. So these are the first models. So these are a pack of 20. So I got 20 of these. So you have some dwarfs because I wanted to really like get into painting dwarfs. How's it going, Bob? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I pretty much said that I can no longer purchase models, but I'm waiting for all these models from Etsy. So I'm currently showing you everything that I purchased, and it's going to be until like late July before I get everything. So these are 20, a pack of 20, and these are what they all look like. So that's one. I got another thing of dwarves, but these are dwarf miners. These will probably be mid-July before I get these as well. But these come in a pack of 20 as well. And I just love how they came out, how they look. Hopefully the plastic and resin and whatever they use works. Okay. And then I got these. This is a 6-pack. So there's 6 poses in total. These I'm hoping to get by the end of this month, but we'll see. And then I got this one. He is a pack of 3. So he has 3 different ones, and they have different weapons and whatnot. So 3 of these guys. I think these are the size of Dreadnoughts or Terminators. Then these 3 models, I have all the arms coming in. So, yeah, those would be cool to paint. This is another one. I bought 2 of them, so 2 packs of these guys, but you can do different poses as well since there's 2 options. And then finally, these will probably be here on Saturday. These are Skaven for a Skaven army that I plan on doing at some point, all in like Rot and Nurgle fashion. But that's everything. The latest one says July 12th, so we still got a while before they all come in. Oh, okay. So these are done drying. Let's grab some Carburn Crimson, which I am almost out of. Not good, not good. We'll get the Carburn Crimson out, and then we will apply it over these 3 models, and then I'll put them aside for later to paint. So, first one is this Space Marine. since I apply such a heavy wash over this, and I like how heavy it looks, especially when it pools, I tend to go through a lot of this shit, like a lot. I mean, I could just not put on so much, but I feel like it would ruin the effect that I'm trying to go for. So I just opt to just add a little bit more to the model where I can. All right. There we go. There's one. Oh, why can't I buy more models? Because since I'm not working, I don't have a fixed income coming in, and I still have my car payment and my bills. So I've told myself that I'm not going to buy any more models because I already have plenty. I want to get through all my backlog and everything that I have first. So I'm not allowed to buy any more models until I start a new job. So whenever the fuck that is, which will probably be in October or so, I'm not allowed to buy anything new for the time being. So I'm hoping by mid-October I can get as much of my backlog done. At this rate, I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 1 second, I gotta count. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 60 plague bearers to paint. 60. So that means 60 models out of my current stockpile that I have over here can be painted. So if I can get at least one model plus one plague bearer done each night, 6 days a week, it shouldn't take me longer than 2 to 3 months to get through all of this. It seems like a lot, and it is. These bigger models especially, I'm going to take longer than just one night to paint them, obviously. So we can't really factor that into place, but I feel like I have more than 60 models that aren't plague bearers over there. So I'll have to count those in a minute too, so I can get kind of a rough idea of what I have to do soon, since that one's done. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 6, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 47, 55, 6, 78. Marshall, leave it. 980, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 105. Ow, fuck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 121 to 60. So, in 2 months, let's just say 2.5 months, I should be able to decrease everything over there by half. About half, yeah, about half. Which is still a lot, you know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not in a rush, but it'll definitely be interesting to see what it was before from when I moved in to when I got a job and how many models I painted. I probably said this in a past live stream, but I plan at the end of the year or at the beginning of 2026, the first day that I painted my first model, I'm going to upload a video and show you guys everything that I've painted in 1 year. My first year painting Warhammer or painting miniatures in general. So I'm going to do one big fuck off video or live stream showcasing everything that I've done from my first all the way up to my, I don't know, 250th, if that's what I get to. and try to make it into a decent video that's worth watching, or a live stream, either or. Um, I still also have 2 Great Unclean ones coming in the mail. One Great Unclean one and one Rodigus. So there's that to look forward to as well. Um, so yeah, quite a decent amount to get through. And then whenever I forgot my birth certificate and social security card at my mom's house before I moved from Iowa to here. And during the process, I left my social security card and birth certificate. So I can't even go to the DMV and change my license around. So I'm waiting for that to come in the mail once she ships it. So I can then go to the DMV, get my license changed, become a resident of the state. So when I go to get a fishing license, it's not, $68. So I'm hoping that will happen soon-ish, because I want to go fishing real bad. But I haven't been able to. The lake that we were on yesterday was absolutely fucking perfect for fishing, but I'm just not going to risk it. The fine is more expensive than the actual license itself, so fuck that. Get caught by the DNR and end up with a $250 ticket or something like that. No thanks. But we're basing the models now. This is the stuff that's going to take overnight to paint. So I'm just going to apply it now and then set it aside for tomorrow morning. So when I wake up, I can get on here or come over here and finish everything that I was doing with it. I just have to apply all the paint and whatnot, which won't take that long to do. I love this stuff too. It's quite a lot. They give you quite a lot for a very cheap price on Amazon. I think I paid $15 for this whole bottle, and it's 200 milliliters worth. And it's fucking let me base dozens of models worth of stuff so far. So, and I still have over half the bottle left. So this stuff will definitely be with me for a while. And I'll take you outside too, because after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go outside and prime my Custody bikes, so I can give you kind of show you how I do this. Because I was running out of Citadel primer spray the other day, and I was like, I am not about to buy a fucking $20 bottle of Citadel spray of Chaos Black. And I did not like how this last Chaos Black came out, which it almost came out a fucking matte gray instead of its traditional black. So I went to Walmart the other day and I bought a new primer, just regular old paint spray, and it came out fucking-tastically. This color is a hell of a lot brighter and more black than anything else that Chaos gave me. So I'll let you guys see the difference when we go out there. I only got 3 more models left to do. I got the big old Beast of Nurgle left as well. This guy gets his feet fucking in it. Problem with this stuff is you really can't like prevent it from getting on the model because it's so... Yes, I am a heretic, man. Hey, I got my Custodes. I got my Death Guard. So we got an equal amount of everything. Which, I mean, if you look at from power-wise, I think we have an equal amount. Because I only have like 30 Custodes in total once these new ones are painted. But I have like double that of Death Guard, which I feel like would be a fair trade, a fair fight, because of just how overpowered Custodes are. But I mean, when you're talking about 2 great unclean ones, a shit ton of plague drones. Plague bears really ain't gonna do shit to a custodian, but they're there to suck up bullets. So even if I had 90 of the bitches, they wouldn't even probably take out one custodian. So I don't know. I feel like it would be a decent. And I got a couple Beast of Nurgle too. And I got the Glotkin, the big ass model. Who knows? Hold up and make sure. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like it'd be a fair fight. Potentially. I don't know. All right, so these are done. Time to let them sit. I gotta let them sit overnight. So, Mr. Pan, come here. So, like I said, just all black around it. And, yeah. Let these sit on the deep freezer behind me overnight. And then in the morning, I will show you after I finish painting them. All right, let's put this stuff away. And we'll go outside and prime a couple of models. And make sure I get some gloves on too, because I hate when the spray gets on my hands. Retributor gold. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna have to come like this. Hold it. Going on a ride. Stay, Marshall. Marshall, stay. Marshall, shut up. All right. So, I don't know if you can see how they look like right now, but they look gold, just not that gold. See the difference of like how gold they are? I don't even know. This doesn't even look like a fucking gold anymore. It looks like a chrome. Oops. So many little parts in these. You really can fuck it up if you don't prime them well. You'll end up like with little spots that aren't primed properly. There we go. Fucking end up with golden fingers. That's why I wear gloves. Alright. So, minus a hand turning fucking gold in the process, I could save this glove because it's not that bad. I was thinking about painting her gold, but I'm just going to leave her black, to be honest. Alright, here we go. You can come back with me. Move, Marshall. Alright. Don't fall. But, yes, sir. It's funny how much you can get done in one live stream just by doing basic shit, you know? All this stuff is relatively easy to do. It's just, I don't know. If you add this to the process of, like, if somebody were to ask, like, oh, how long does it take you to paint a miniature? But if you include all of this into it, then I could say, you know, it takes me 5 hours to do. But, you know, it's one of those things where, I don't know. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy painting, but I also enjoy doing this shit too, because it's like bringing them to life in a way. And ultimately, that's what it comes down to. These are like my babies. Yeah. So what else are we gonna do? These three I primed and colored. I might do the same thing to the orcs, to be honest, because the orcs are the same thing. I have to paint 3 purple orcs, so I might just base them and make the process faster. And so I could focus more when I actually do paint them. I could focus more on the details, like I said, with these ones. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these 3 models back for now. Since they're already dried and primed and all of that good shit, I'm going to paint these 3 orcs. Which should be a lot easier because they're, you know, fucking just a little bit of muscle. But I might actually have to pull out a traditional brush and do this. Damn thing. Alright. So, which purple do we want to use? Naggaroth Knight. Yes. And I'm struggling to paint their, like, their armor and whatnot, because it's like, you want them to be sneaky, but you also want them to have detail. So it's like, how do you incorporate both aspects of an orc that's supposed to not exist, you know? They're so sneaky that nobody's ever seen them. And the only thing that I could think of is, you know, purple and black. You know, it's one of those things where it just might have to be purple and black for it to kind of make sense. Because you don't want very prominent reds, blues, yellows, oranges, pinks, anything like that. Oh, blue orcs can be the fashion orcs, yes. So I think purple and black will just, is where I'm going to just keep it at. I would dry brush these, but they don't have that much skin, and I don't need to go over the entire model with purple. So I'm just going to just do a simple wash of this purple on all 3 of them and call that good. And then I'm going to, once they're all dry, I'm going to put on some contrast paint, like the flesh tears, and leave those aside. I enjoy painting the muscles on these because the orcs are very muscly, so you get to see actually all the curves and whatnot. like that dwarf model I did the other day. Like he was muscly, but you could barely fucking see the definition of his muscles, and that's just because it's terrible 3D printed in that aspect. But GW's is like mwah, chef's kiss when it comes to their orcs and their muscles. So I can paint them all day. I like them. So I get to be very like meticulous when it comes to painting the definition and getting all the highlights and the blending and whatnot absolutely correct. And who just doesn't like painting an orc, you know? Orcs are the ones that are having the most fun out of anybody and everybody. They just want a good scrap. Sometimes some of the boys want to look a little weird, but hey, more to them. As long as we can crump the enemy. All right. Can't really show you right now, but I will try to give you a view of what I'm doing in a minute. And I think after this, I might, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I know after these orcs, I'm probably going to get off, but I haven't decided if I want to live stream playing video games or if I just want to take a nap. I'm opting for a nap right now, but we'll see. You see that? I don't know how well you can actually see this. My phone sucks when it comes to zooming, but he be purple. A purple boy he be. So what's your plans for the day, Black Fox? Besides, well, I don't know what you normally do throughout a day, but um, anything of interest going on in your life? I'll give you some time to reply. I don't want to talk a mile ahead of you, only for you to have to constantly reply to what I asked 50 seconds ago. Well, I am painting some purple orcs at the moment. I'm just applying the primer, or I'm just applying the base color, getting them all prepared for when I eventually fully paint them. So for right now, I'm just getting them all ready. Oh, okay. Yeah. The best way that I can say is if you have any kind of old brush that's just like beaten the hell out of, try and use that as like a almost like a dry brush, but wet it. Or try to wet brush it. And if you get it wet enough, the paint wet enough, you could actually just apply multiple layers of it. So even if you'd like cover the model in like, thin down paint with your black, then you can go over it and just kind of clean up from the pools. I mean, that's the only other method I can think of that would recreate in some aspects of just slapping it on. Otherwise, if you have an old brush, a makeup brush, fucking sponge, grab a sponge. Just grab a sponge, put it in there, and just beat the hell out of it on the model. You should be able to paint it black that way. Will save you a lot of time for sure. As for the job thing, uh, well, let me get back to you in a few months when if I struggle to find a job, then I'll be like, all right, I understand your pain because I can't. It's hard for me to relate like that since I've been working since I was, you know, 20 years old. So this is like the opposite for me, like not used to not having a job. Oh, all right, do I need to go over this guy one more time? I think I do. One day I will feel your pain, Battle Brother. All right, that's another layer added on. Now for the final one, and this guy is fully shirtless. So this guy has a lot of muscle to show. This is going to be one of my favorite ones to do. He's like, fuck this, and just went full battle. Fucking no armor whatsoever. This guy's just going to beat you to death with this fucking club. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to find a job, man, but just I don't know, stick to it, keep looking. That's all you can really ask for at the end of the day. I mean, you're ultimately just want to get to the point to where you can just as long as you can say I've done enough and I'm doing my best, then that's all that really matters. Um, Now, if like you're getting hounded by your parents or something, you know, if they're like, hey, get the fuck off your ass and go get a job, then I would be a little bit more like, all right, let's bust ass and spend all day trying to find one, you know? But if you are doing your best and there's just not many prospects of work, then, you know, what can you do? You just got to try your best, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a sage. I don't have that Gandalf beard quite yet. We're getting there, but you know, I think we need to be about here before I can give advice. Like about right there before I can give you some good old Viking advice. Like pretend I'm some Scandinavian fucking war chieftain over here. Ooga booga fucking advice. All right. Yeah, to give advice, you pull out a chart. Is your beard this big or this big? Well, you can give advice at this length, but right here, no, you're more like a brotherly figure. You can say some nice words, but you can't really encourage anybody. If you have no beard, then, well, you're just a skinny wimp that's not allowed to say shit. I'm joking. I'm joking. My girlfriend said she'd kill me if I ever shaved. So I'm stuck with what I got. And I don't grow the best beard. As you can see, I have no hair right there. Just this little fucking teeny tiny patch that gets like double its length before it stops growing. So and I'm stuck with the Amish beard for the rest of my life, unfortunately. Oh, I'm Unfortunately, at least I keep my mustache and I'm not completely getting rid of it. Because if I got rid of it, then it would literally be just fucking, I was Amish and that's all that would be. All right, so I don't know how well you can see this. Let me do this. Let me get out of the way. Can't see shit. Of course. All right, flip it around then. Ooh. So just basic purple. Purple orcs. And then this one, he's my favorite. Big old fat muscles on him. This one's still drying though. And then we got to add some. I got to find a good. I think I might do Magos purple over top of all of them. I got to base more orc models because I am running out. Fucking dropper bottles with paint is thickening. Look at that. It fucking took my head. Piss. Yeah, it seems like no matter what you do, whether it's GW's fucking small circular bottles or these dropper bottles, you can't get away from the fact that paint just likes to fucking dry in the stupidest spots. It does it on purpose, I swear. All right. Now we can give it a wash over the skin. Want it to pool in the recesses. How's it going, Thompson? I've just been doing a mix of things today. I'm currently I'm applying the base layer. So I did my flesh tears first, and I applied a base layer and then the contrast over it, which is typically how I go about painting my models. But I'm not actually going to paint it fully. I'm just applying 2 layers, and then when I do live stream those models, I'm gonna spend some extra time giving them more detail and life. I figured since this is the easiest part, I might as well do that and save myself some time when I'm painting, so I'm not like in a rush towards the end to get done because I'm tired or whatnot. So just finishing up. This guy has a lot of muscles. All right. I finished the dwarf. I tried my best with it. I posted it on my community tab, and on my channel, there's a short on there that you can see as well that I posted it to. But I feel like I did okay-ish with the skin. I don't know. It is what it is. I feel like I did all right with it. I need to have more practice with skin color before I can do anything else. So, have myself a little fucking paint holder. But yeah. Those are done. See what else. What else can we do? I have a lot of orcs that I need to base as well. But I just don't have anywhere to put them. These are all my big squig riders and whatnot, and then I have all the boys down there. I think I'm just going to hold off. I'm just going to call these 3 good for now. And then I'll do everything else later. Yeah, it was definitely a test, but I had fun doing it. It was definitely a lot of fun. And I will most definitely do it again. I still have a bunch more. I still have at least 5 more dwarves that I can paint, and I have more that are coming from Etsy. I have 40 more, actually. So by the time I'm finished with all my dwarves, I should be an expert painter at skin, since I have 45 to test on, you know. Has Simon been here? Simon says, who, what, when, and why? No, Simon hasn't been here. I don't know Simon, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. All right. All right. Let me point this down a little bit more. I can, however, do something else that's different. I have the time, might as well kill it. So we'll move this out of the way, clean off this area, and we will, how about this? We will go through some sprues, bits. We have a lot of extra fucking bits to work on. So I got to organize this, and I'm basically, what I'm doing is I'm going through each one of my drawers that has bits in it, and I'm pretty much taking out everything that's not like what I'm looking for. So right now I'm going to look for arms, just arms, only arms. Whenever I want. Oh, he always tends to find you. Okay. So we're just going to do arms today. So like this is an arm, but it has a weapon. So that goes back in there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I will find just weapons by themselves. So everything else will go back into the box for future sorting. That's the only way that I've managed to like figure out how I want to do this. It's kind of inefficient, but it works for me. Another shoulder, I believe. Yep. A guy with the axe, hand with an axe. Sorry, Charlie, but you are not. Weapon with an axe. We will find a specific one that has weapons that I will put a... Oh my god, I'm fucking dropping shit. Alright, never mind. It was too small. Fuck it. Well, I paint, but I don't actually play the game. I've never once played any 40K. I've never sat down and actually played it with anybody. But I have painted a bunch. That's just what I enjoy doing. I just enjoy painting. But I don't do anything else, unfortunately. And I'm not really interested in going ahead and playing the actual game, you know. I would call that a weapon, kind of. That's an arm, a little plague bearer arm. That is a weapon. Yeah, I'm not really interested in learning all of the rules and everything associated with it, unfortunately. It's just really not, I don't know. It seems like a lot compared to just painting, where I'm able to just kind of pull out you know, pull out a box, put it together, and just paint compared to, oh, I gotta learn an entire codex just to be able to fucking do one thing, you know? These are like all extra bits from my tank that I have no use for. And honestly, don't even remember what pieces go to what. Oh, fuck. Don't start yawning me. Oh, no. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not doing anything anyway, so I'm just sitting here, man. Feel free to talk away. It keeps me interested and it keeps me awake. I'm still not on a good schedule with me and my girlfriend since I've moved in. Some days I'm going to bed at 10. Some days I'm going to bed at fucking 1 in the morning. And I'm still waking up at 7. And I'm used to like a consistent time of going to sleep every night and getting 8 hours. So for me, you know, it sounds ridiculous, but 5 hours of sleep ain't really doing me justice for 3 days in a row. Fuck. I tell my girlfriend all the time, I'm not yawning because I'm tired. I'm yawning because I'm not breathing. I need to breathe more. Breathe more is the word. Me. That's a big old pile. Alright. So that's a weapon. That's a weapon. That's not. Ooh. That is. This one has all of the stuffs. A lot of shoulders with weapons on them. I'm seeing that a lot. Like this big fucking thing. Ugh. Fuck, stop. Jesus. Alright. Sword. Face. The fuck is this? Don't know what that is. Weapon, shoulder, weapon. Wait, no. That is weapon, okay. I need to find something to do with this. I got a nice axe. I think I got a handle I can find somewhere. A lot of cool guns, though. Sometimes it's hard to believe, like, I've opened and put together this many fucking miniatures. Sometimes it's just like, holy shit, time flies. Especially when you're, like, doing the same thing over and over every night. It's just like, goddamn. Whoop. Damn it. Oh, bitch. Yeah. Oh, we got it. Chest. Weapon. I still have 5 more of these drawers to go through as well. Yeah, well, I can imagine with that. I only have one little bit of carpet in front of me, but I can't see a damn thing under there. Weapon. The fuck is that? I don't know what's up with them and just having the arm. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You have the arm connected to the weapon, to the sword, to the fucking this, power claw. Makes sense, but what if I'm trying to build something and I don't want a hand on it and it's not convenient to cut off a hand? Like, if I want this gun, right? Like, I have to cut off a whole arm or use the arm in some way, shape, or form. And what if I don't want to do that? Like this, just a little knife. Just a little knife that I can glue somewhere. Yeah, I know. I need to get some of it. I don't actually own any of the green stuff. I need to buy some and actually use it. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I'll call that a gun too. Weapon. Another arm. Weapon. I mean, I got a decent pile so far. Where the fuck did that go? Oh. That's a weapon. Same thing with that, same thing with that, same thing with that. Shoulder pad. Shoulder pad. A lot of fucking knives. Shoulder. Alright, another one done. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh wait, I just did that one. Wait, did I? No, I didn't do this one. I need to actually break all this stuff down into like Chaos Arm, you know, Loyalist Arm. You know, I mean, I couldn't go even farther, like regular sword, Chaos Sword. I got this big old axe that I need to figure out what to do with. And I have this big old scythe that I need to come up with and figure out what to do with. I might add him to a Nurgle unit at some point. And then this weird ass fucking weapon. I agree with you, man. We went kayaking yesterday. I went fucking forever. And I am sore too. So we can be sore together. Hence why I'm at home right now. Because fuck going back out on the lake. I'm not about that life. Oh, finally. A gun. Weird sword. Oh, wow. Finally, a hammer. Alright, that one's back. Halfway, I think. This is a big old chunker. Look at this. This is for the Dreadnought, I think. It's a big one. Oh, yeah, it's for the Dreadnought because you got the Dreadnought chassis right here. Ugh. That was easy. I'm not going to be able to reach this one. Hold up. We'll do two at once. Oh. This one's a nice weapon. It's a 3D printed one, but it's a Chaos weapon. It pretty much goes right underneath their the Dreadnought arms. Same thing with this one. It's another corrupted demon weapon. And then I got this long ass fucking tentacle scythe coming out of his arm as well, which is cool. This one's cool too. It's a nice like armor side. I think this one is for the Terminators, Death Guard Terminators. Must be. Finally, a chain sword without anything on it. This is a nice little axe. What's the other side of that? Weapon. Sword. Sword. Axe. And the chaos. Hand. That. Nice corrupted fucking sword. Looks weird, but I like it. This is the head of an axe. Got little holes in it. I'll need to find a shaft or a big tall pole for that one. You got this just regular danky sword, power sword. And then you got this nice chaos sword too. What the fuck is this? That's not a weapon. A shoulder pad for once. Alright, that's one. Next. This is the big kahuna. I put this one together. This one's definitely for the Terminator. Or the Dreadnought. Big ol'. I could put this like on the orc buggy. That orc one that I showed you over there. I'll just set it up on the back of his like hatch and put it up there. And this is cool too. I don't know if you can see this, but it's like there's an Imperial Guardsman. All right. A lot of arms. We're getting down to the last bits of everything. Getting a lot of weapons in this one for some reason. A shield, I'll call that as a weapon. Da, 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 da. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. The power sword. Another power sword. All right, those two are done. Now we only have two more to do. Two more. Yeah, one of these days I'll figure out something to do with all these bits, but I'm not quite there yet in terms of wanting to kit bash. But I could definitely see potential, so when I eventually get to it will all be nice and organized. So I can just open up a drawer and say, oh, I want a shoulder pad. Oh, I want a body. Oh, I want a fucking just a sword, you know. I'll be able to open it up and find exactly what I want instead of having to dig through everything. Wow, a lot of... Oh, okay. That makes sense. Now this is a big old X. I wanted to test the dirty down on this stuff. So that's what it looks like dry. Put that over there. Shoulder. There's more weapons. Shoulder, another shoulder. What the fuck is that? No idea. That is a big ass hand, if I've ever seen one. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. 2 shoulders. Wow. This whole box is the fucking shoulder box. All right, there we go. So this is the pile of weapons, just weapons, and that's the pile of just shoulders. So now we got to find a home for them both, which we will pull out one of these handy dandies. Yeah, it's right. It's right here. I haven't painted it yet either, but I'll show you. Here, let me do a close-up. So this is what mine's going to look like when it's finished, the color-wise, the base-wise. I just have to actually go about painting it, you know. Just stop procrastinating and just do it. All right, so weapons. Hopefully this all fits. So we put that there, and then we will okay, what the fuck? Where the fuck did I put it? I swear it's over here. Yeah, it's right under here. I'm an idiot. All right, so put that away, put that away. Let me find a pen. So these will be called, all right, put one of these little, these will just be called weapons. Just put weapons number 1 because this thing's fucking full. And I know in the future I'm going to end up getting more. All right, so weapons number 1. Ooh. There we go. And then this one will be shoulders. Shoulders with no weapons. There we go. That's marked down to and I forgot to fucking base a model. What the hell? I'm going to do this and then I'll call it good for today. Didn't really paint a flush tear, but we did a lot of extra stuff, you know. I feel like we did a bunch today. Tomorrow I'm going to be finishing this up anyway, so it's not that big a deal that I forgot about it. How's it going, Chris? I'm actually just about to end this. No, I've been basing, building, sorting, organizing. I've done a bunch of stuff today, but this is one of the Nurgle guys. I think he's Epidemius or something. So I based all the other ones earlier. I just forgot to do that one. I was just going through all my bits. I just finished organizing all my shoulders and just weapons by themselves. Since I haven't done that. And then earlier before that, I primed Custodes models. Primed 4 of these guys. Then I based these earlier. I painted the 2 layers of red and Cerebrum Crimson on 3 Flesh Terrors, and then I painted 3 Orc Boys of just the base and then the shading. No, it's regular Mountain Dew. It's not diet. Not good. It's the first one that I've had in 2 months. Megan's at the lake. Anders at daycare. I am home alone. And I was like, I want a fucking Mountain Dew. So I ended up going and getting one. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's right behind me. These are the ones that I was basing. I gotta let these sit overnight. I'll add this one to it as well. But I think I'm gonna call it good for today. I've been doing it for about almost 2 hours so far. I will post another video. The Custodes bike. So I based and modeled 8 Custode bikes. Oh, you don't need to see it. It's whatever. It's fucking falling out. So I need to get to painting these at some point too. But fuck. I want to see if I can take a nap before I have to pick Megan and Ander up. So I will catch you guys later. I'll probably live stream tomorrow night since me and her are going to watch our show. But I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your night and peace out, everybody.